Fano commander has been killed, death being confirmed by Profano sources too. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Good to be with you. Three main news stories in this video. Firstly, death of a Fano commander is being confirmed. Is this death the result of infighting in Fano or military killed this man? Second news story is about Kenyan president who was the victim of a shoe attack today. Several world leaders faced shoe attacks in the last few years. Ruto Kenyan president is the latest victim. Lastly was Ethiopians are in trouble. Djibouti today started deporting Ethiopians formally. Around 10,000 were deported today, reportedly. Videos in circulation. I have a clip for you from Djibouti. And secondly, I have the clip of the Kenyan president too, when he was attacked by participant of a rally who hurled his shoe at the president. Let's start from the Amhara region, viewers, where a Fano commander has been killed. Eve Dereso is the name of the man. You can see his picture. I pasted it on thumbnail. That is Eve Dereso. He was killed in Shoa. Government sources, pro-Fano sources, both are confirming Eve Dereso's death. Pro-Fano sources are accusing Skandar. That Skandar fighters and Ethiopian National Defense Force soldiers, they jointly conducted an operation and Eve Dereso was killed in that operation. Eve Dereso is from Dasalin group. Two main Fano groups in Shoa are Mekatau and Dasalin groups. Dasalin took over after Asagid Mekonnen surrendered or he was arrested by Ethiopians. Skandanaga is also here, but he supports Mekatau. Pro-Fano sources are accusing Skandar and the military. Pro-government sources are saying that this death of Eve Dereso was the result of infighting. They say Dasalin fighters and Mekatau fighters have been fighting for a few days. Skandanaga is supporting Mekatau, and both sides suffered losses in some recent internal clashes. Eve Dereso died after Mekatau and Skandanaga fighters attacked Dasalin group. There are divisions in Shoa because Asagid Mekonnen's arrest or his surrendering was an indication that Shoa Fano is not united. I told you about divisions in Gondar Fano a few days ago. We talked about divisions in Vollo Fano to Gujjam Fano, facing the divisions to internal divisions are turning into a major obstacle for Fano groups in their effort to march towards Bahir Dar and Addis Ababa. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopians are in trouble. Djibouti today started deporting Ethiopians formally. Over 50,000 Ethiopians are set to be deported from Djibouti. Around 10,000 were deported today, reportedly. Djibouti gave a deadline of 3 months to the Ethiopians without documents to leave the country. Ethiopian embassy in Djibouti requested a 3-month period, but Djibouti refused to extend the deadline. Deadline expired, I think, 48 hours ago, and after that, Djibouti started deporting Ethiopians. Already Djibouti authorities were arresting Ethiopians. Is this deportation of Ethiopians from Djibouti a political decision? People are linking this deportation to Abdul Fattah al-Sisi's visit of Djibouti. Egyptian President al-Sisi visited Djibouti a few days ago, and Sisi and Ismail Omar signed some agreements too. Some of them have not been made public. People say that Djibouti and Egypt are forming an alliance. Eritrea on their side too. Through Egypt, Eritrea sent a message to Djibouti. Alliances against Ethiopia. Well, I don't know, but Djibouti has been the transit been used by Ethiopians who want to illegally migrate to the Middle East. They somehow enter Djibouti, then they hire human traffickers. And from Djibouti, they try to leave by sea and they try to reach Yemen. From Yemen, they try to cross into Saudi Arabia. This perilous journey leaves several dead. Sometimes boats capsize, sometimes uh, in Yemen, uh, people die because of the situation there, and sometimes they die while crossing into Arabia from Yemen because of Saudi border guards. Because these border guards open fire at the migrants who try to illegally enter Saudi Arabia. Uh, Dozens have died in the last 2 years in boat capsizing incidents. Boats generally sank off the coast of Djibouti, of the coast of Yemen in recent months. Maybe that is why Djibouti took this action. But did Djibouti arrest any human traffickers? Human traffickers who are running this illegal business of transporting migrants to the Middle East from Djibouti, is Djibouti taking any action on them? Secondly, Horn of Africa borders are not fully manned. Cross-border trade happens. Cross-border movement of people is a routine matter. If all the Horn of Africa countries completely seal their borders, all will suffer. Ideally, yes, borders should be protected. But in some cases, tribal, two parts of a tribe live on the two sides of the border. Some members of family live on one side of the border and the others on the other side of the border. It's difficult to just man all these borders in the Horn of Africa. Yes, Djibouti's deportation of Ethiopians is a sign of growing differences between Djibouti and Ethiopia. Ethiopia bent on diversifying its use of ports. It does not want to remain reliant on Djibouti's ports only. Though Djibouti offered second port to Ethiopia, Tadora port, a few months ago, Ethiopia did not show any interest. Ethiopia is still in talks with Somalia, and it will use Berbera too. UAE and Somaliland are working on connecting Ethiopia with Berbera. And Ethiopia using Kenyan ports too. Ethiopia wants to gain access to Assab too. So Djibouti knows that it will lose large portion of Ethiopian imports and exports in coming months or years. That is why it is now it is tough on Ethiopians. Secondly, Ethiopians are being deported from Somaliland, from Puntland, from Djibouti. So where will they go? In the country, there are problems, economic challenges, government detaining people, forcing them into military service. Where will they go? Should they go to Eritrea? Should they enter Eritrea? Maybe Tigrayans will be allowed to enter Eritrea. They can enter Eritrea. They'll be allowed, I think, but no one can guarantee their return. Hard times ahead for Ethiopians. Two clips for you. First one shows Kenyan President Ruto, who came under attack. A participant of a rally attacked Ruto with his shoe. Ruto, I think, managed to defend himself. A second clip shows the plight of Ethiopians in Djibouti who were deported today. Watch the two clips. Thanks for watching. Kwanza tupunguze gharama ya